To answer this question, I've come to meet Alison, who is one of the founders of Urban Bees, which has created the Bee Trail at London's King's Cross.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Welcome to the King's Cross Bee Trail.
Wonderful.
So tell me about the Bee Trail and about Urban Bees.
Well, Urban Bees was set up by myself and my husband to teach people in urban areas, particularly London, more about the bees that we share our urban spaces with, the honeybees, the bumblebees and the solitary bees. And we teamed up with a local charity in King's Cross called Global Generation and brand agency Wolf Olins to create the Honey Club. And the Honey Club has produced the Honey Club Bee Trail app.
I will follow Alison using this app to start my interactive bee adventure. By stopping at different locations, I will not only learn more facts about bees, but also unlock vouchers to use at restaurants and cafes along the way. As we set off on the bee trail, I was full of curiosity about what lies ahead. One question that was rattling around in my mind was how I've never noticed any bees in the city. I always thought that bees were more of a countryside thing. Do they like it in the city just as much as the countryside?
Countryside nowadays, there isn't so much food for them because we have agriculture with monoculture where they maybe over acres and acres of land there's just one crop, and when that's not in flower there's not really much else for the bees to feed on.
Bees in London have more plants to pollinate due to the parks and trees planted throughout the year. It's so important knowing what type of flowers to plant for the bees. I'm getting a notification.
So this is an information spot. So the bees and the flowers coexist. They've coexisted for more than 60 million years. So the flowers need the bees to spread the pollen from the male to the female part of the bee. And then they're also pollinating for the berries and the nuts that the birds eat. So it's not just us that are benefiting from the bees pollinating, it's the birds, small mammals.
So bees are our good friends.
Very good friends, yes. Without them the ecosystem would collapse.
Tells us how we can help feed the bees, the types of flowers we can be planting.
Yeah, and if you click, there's a link that will take you to the Urban Bees website, and on that you can pick a month, so that tells you some of the ones: Cosmos, Hollyhock, White Gem.
Let's go to number 4.
Okay.
So there's a picture and a description of the different bees I should be looking out
for. That's right, so it makes it easier for you. And there's the buff-tailed bumblebee, Bombus terrestris, and the best way to find her is to look out for the round fat bee with the white tail. Click the timer, so you've got 30 seconds.
The 3 most common type of bees are honeybees, bumblebees and solitary bees. And out of all of them, honeybees are the only type that can make honey.
So in that 30 seconds you counted 2.
Since 2011, designers, scientists, community activists, beekeepers and gardeners have brought their creativity together to take on a big sticky problem: the lack of food source from blossoming plants for bees in urban environments like our home in King's Cross. Now we finally reach the last stop, number 8, which has led me to a skip garden, which is also a sustainable urban garden where they grow wildflowers, vegetables and herbs. I can see this plastic tube with all these smaller bamboo tubes and smaller looking tubes inside.
Yes, that's where solitary bees live, and you can tell that they've used the tubes because when they've laid their eggs, about 6 or 7 eggs in a tube, they seal the end with a bit of mud, and although they live alone, they're a bit like us. They live next door to each other, so a bit like us in a street or a block of flats.
So this must be where the honeybee lives.
That's right, yes. There's 50,000 honeybees living in that hive. You can see them coming and going in the entranceway. So
Yes.
They would have been out foraging on some of those flowers. I think keeping bees helps you to reconnect with nature. You become much more aware of when it's raining, when it's sunny, what flowers are out for the bees, what season it is, and you as a part of nature, and I just think it's very good for people's well-being.
I've had a wonderful day participating on the bee trail, getting to know Alison and her story with beekeeping, and then ending it here in the skip garden. It's intriguing to see how keeping bees can really help people reconnect with nature.